2020 Audi e-tron GT car review. According to Audi, the Audi e-tron GT concept represents the logical second step in the brand's effort to build its presence inside the EV segment. While there is truth to this statement, logic rarely arrives covered with such a seductive package. After a short, low-speed excursion when driving, the e-tron GT concept is really a four-door EV missile launched with a precise trajectory to invade an area previously dominated by Tesla. But we're getting prior to ourselves. On happens at the Los Angeles Auto Show, the Audi e-tron GT concept cut a sleek profile and drew an abundance of attention. The vehicle has developed in conjunction with the upcoming Porsche Taycan EV. And the very car within the podium was the automobile we would pilot the next day using a short excursion through downtown Los Angeles. Although WED have loved to substantiate its claimed 3.5-second 0 to 60 mph sometime in 249-mile range, our time when driving was tied to low speeds on the short predetermined route. Audi went as long as to install a chaperone within the car along with us to ensure that the fun meter registered little movement. Even so, we came away by impressions. First, the e-tron GT retains its star power in the real-world setting. It looks likewise low and sleek within the city streets since it appeared the previous day under the spotlights on stage. Onlookers gawked predictably, something some might have done regardless of whether we was missing an escort convoy made up of a LED photo vehicle and trio of motorcycle officers hired to hold the LA riffraff of their daily drivers from getting within striking distance on the e-tron GT concept's bodywork. Entry throughout the front doors is really a squeeze, far more than in an A7. That's close in size. The e-tron GT carries a 114.0-inch wheelbase which is 195.6 inches long and 54.0 inches high. The interior incorporates a modern, minimalistic approach and sustainably sourced fabric upholstery. Although the latter wore a protective cover, the bits we can easily touch felt as natural because automotive textiles currently in production. Headroom is adequate for 6-footers, and also the view forward resembles that from the A7. Backseat room is tight, and Audi will not make any attempt to pass away from the rear compartment as accommodations for virtually any more than 2 different people. You can get comfortable back there, provided the front seat occupants scoot their seats forward a little bit. Once settled in, we pushed first button, selected drive, and moved away from a staging area within a parking garage and in the flow of traffic. The pair of non-adjustable rear-view mirrors, it's a perception, remember, conspired that has a large rear blind location to make every lane change maneuver a leap of faith. Here again, the law escort proved its value. With a top-notch speed of approximately 45 miles per hour, we simply had the possibility to delve into the 590 horsepower plus the well of torque furnished by the pair of electric motors. Suffice it to say that acceleration arrives achievable same trademark EV swell of low down thrust. This agreement we've become accustomed in anything from the Chevrolet Bolt EV to your Tesla Model S. The e-tron's regenerative brakes slow the automobile and recapture energy during mild braking nearly 0.3 grams. As you move, the carbon ceramic foot brake comes into play when rapid deceleration is necessary. In practice, the braking feels reasonably natural and clear of any obvious changes in side pedal travel or braking force since the friction brakes part of to assist stopping. There are 3 degrees of regenerative coasting which might be controlled manually using steering wheel paddles, or you can let the automobile control it automatically by using a predictive efficiency assist system, which tries to guess the next move and policy for maximum regenerative effect. With speeds trapped in check plus a chaperone guiding us, we merely received cursory contact with these functions. The same goes for exercising the automobile's four-wheel steering system and its torque vectoring capability. The ride was rather truck-like, and also medium-sized pavement imperfections generated very unproduction car-like noises echoing over the structure. Part of that could be attributed to its 22-inch wheels with low-profile 28,530 tires. Nevertheless, it was clear that its mule is often a few kicks less than a final production vehicle. What we took out from the brief experience is Audi is dedicated to your F segment, and also the companies want to get us when driving of this concept served as being a dynamic demonstration. This is not some flight of fancy show car that will be rolled right into a dark warehouse for the end with the auto show season and unheard from again. This is usually a genuine Tesla fighter from the final stages of gestation. By the time the fully baked e-tron GT involves market in late 2020, things will be receiving very interesting within the EV market.